Hello and welcome to day 2 of Mobile World Congress 2011. The demand for mobile services continues to grow, which is great news for the telecoms industry, but it also poses a number of challenges for operators and service providers.
Well, one of the things that we have to get used to is that networks are no longer used for the classical services that we have brought to our customer bases. It is now used for a very different lifestyle, both in your private life and in your business life. So we will have to deal with a very different consumer. And I'm pretty sure that networks will not be the bottleneck. We will cope with the technology challenge.
Feature phones are becoming smartphones, smartphones are becoming tablets. I now see there are 3D devices where you can have 3D video experience on a mobile device, and that changes the network because you have to, of course, add capacity to make that all available, all the services all available all the time to all subscribers. We're looking at ways that you bring down the cost of the network, but you also increase the revenue potential of the network by opening up through open APIs, network capabilities that application developers can use, and there's a revenue share model. So it's all about revenue growth, cost down, and actually making this all work in a sustainable fashion. LTE is more spectrally efficient than HSPA or UMTS by about a factor of 30-40%. So LTE, through a combination of better spectrum efficiency, more spectrum and smaller cells, can actually make a huge difference in the service experience and the capacity of the network.
The mobile networks are exploding, a factor 30 of data. With today's architecture, it doesn't scale anymore. It is too expensive. It needs too much power. It has too many towers, too many antennas all over our city and landscapes. We are introducing at this show light radio. Well, here's in essence what our Bell Labs scientists did. They built a very small version of the antenna and put them on the front of this cube. That's the golden piece. And now if you turn it around, in the back part you see the radio board fully tightly integrated into this 6 centimeter cube that by itself reduces the total cost of ownership, meaning OPEX and CAPEX. The cost of buying and owning and operating and maintaining and powering a mobile network will be divided by 2.
Instead of having antenna and separate radio, you have them all in one module. That module is software definable, so it can be any frequency band, any technology. It's steerable, so you can steer the beam to where the traffic is. So light radio is about things disappearing, if you like, as well as using the idea of optical transport, which is the other part of light, to connect to the cloud for part of the processing there.
There is a digital divide today. Even in the next couple of years, there will still be 5 billion people around the world who do not have any access to broadband technology, mobile or fixed, and are excluded from the cloud of education and information and communication capability. By making the technology much smaller and much more lightweight, we make it easier to deploy. We can connect it to solar-powered base stations, wind-powered capabilities, we can connect it to radio backhaul capabilities, satellite backhaul, so you can basically bring mobile broadband anywhere on the world with this technology.
That's all for today's show, but join us again tomorrow when we'll take a closer look at Alcatel-Lucent's role in applications enablement.